Welcome into Chapel Hill, Texas, as we get ready for tonight's district matchup between the Chapel Hill Lady Bulldogs and the Henderson Lady Lions. Hello, everybody. I'm Logan Ward bringing you tonight's action in this first opening district game for the Lady Bulldogs as they start district play. They wrapped up some non-district play on Tuesday night here at home at the Lady Bulldogs softball field after defeating Tyler High with an impressive score of 12-2. It was a good performance overall by the Bats. A lot of runs scored, a lot of stolen bases in that game against Tyler High, and so tonight they're going to try to continue that run that they were on Tuesday night. Their first district matchup with the Henderson Lady Lions. Umpires, head coaches meeting at home plate. And we're going to get some player introductions and then I believe the national anthem before we get going here tonight. Glad to have y'all in here. It's a gorgeous day, gorgeous afternoon. The gloomy clouds of today has moved away. The sun's out. Getting a little bit of a glare on my screen here, but the sun's out and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous evening for some softball. We'll take you down to the field for the player introductions and the national anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chapel Hill High School for the district matchup against the Henderson Lady Lions and the Chapel Hill Bulldogs. The starting lineup for the Henderson Lady Lions are number 3, center field, Gracie Taylor. Number 6, playing shortstop, Charlie Bird. Number 9, playing pitcher, Madeline Wells. Number 22, playing third, Bethany Gringard. Number 8, playing catcher, Trinity Sledge. Number 7, playing first, Chloe Carroll. Number 2, playing right field, Alyssa Perry. Number 11, playing DP, Susanna Strub. Number 15, playing left field, Taisha Mosley. Number 10, playing second, Sunny Goen. The Lady Lions are coached by Cameron Jones and assisted by Brenda Jones and Ronnie Gingard. And now for your Chapel Hill Bulldogs. Reserves for the Chapel Hill Bulldogs are number 2, Tiara Borrell. The starting lineup for the Lady Bulldogs are as follows. Number 8, playing shortstop. Sorry about that. Kylie Griffin. Number 44, playing catcher, Mia Marmon. Number 10, playing second, Hannah Clements. Number 14, playing third, Carly Finch. Number 15, playing DP, Ashlyn Howard. Number 6, playing left field, Abby Hart. Number 1, playing center field, Shelby Bass. Number 13, playing first, McKaylee Borrell. Number 7, playing pitch, Gracie Hart. Number 19, playing right field, Kiara Owens. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by Captain Rithika and assisted by Shan Lewis and Misty Ishii.
All right, then. Play ball. Good job.
We're about ready for first pitch here in Chapel Hill, Texas, between the Chapel Hill Lady Bulldogs and the Henderson Lady Lions. Chapel Hill comes into this game 6-6 on the year. Their last game at home Tuesday night, we had that game here on the Bulldog Sports Network. A 12-2 victory over Tyler High, and it was a slow start on the mound for the Lady Bulldogs, but they're able to come back and calm down the pitchers and ended up having a really good game overall in that 12-2 victory. Gracie Hart's going to be on the mound. She's been the starting pitcher most of this season for the Lady Bulldogs. The first pitch is a little inside, ball one. One and 0, fouled off. 1-1 now the count. The 1-1 pitch to Taylor. A little outside, 2-1. 2-1 now the count. Gracie Hart 4-3 overall pitching, 4 wins, 3 losses for the Lady Bulldogs. Has already thrown. This is her 202nd batter to face. That one's in there. Strike 2 moves the count to full 3-2. This one's hit to Hannah Clements at the second base, flips it over and gets the first out. So the first out recorded. And up to the plate, shortstop Charlie Bird. That one's a little low, 1-0. This one's hit over to Clements again. Again, routine play, flips it over to first and gets the out. So quick work for Gracie Hart as Madeline Wells steps up to the plate for the Henderson Lady Lions. This one's hit again to Hannah Clements. She takes it, throws it off. So 3 straight to Hannah Clements. 3 outs, 3 up, 3 down. Lady Bulldogs take a chance at the bats. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Cut Beef harvests the best tasting natural beef while adding nothing. No antibiotics, no hormones, and no fillers. Just natural quality beef raised right here in Tyler. Cut Beef has packages that work for our family and yours, including our very popular monthly cut, also known as Deliciousness, delivered to your door every month. Cut Beef can even create a package that suits your needs. Log on to cutbeef.com and place your order today. Then cut into the best beef that you ever tasted. Cut Beef harvest.
Kylie Griffin going to get it started for Chapel Hill. She had a good game against Tyler High in the last one. 2 stand-up doubles for the junior. That one's a little high, ball 1. On the mound, Madeline Wells, who just grounded out to second base with the bats. She's going to be on the mound for the Lady Lions. Now in there, strike 1. Griffin thought about it, hesitated. It's still in there, strike 1. That one swung on, little high. And Madeline Wells bringing some heat to start this game. One-two pitch. Outside, 2-2. Kylie Griffin, one of the captains and leaders of this team, coming into this game, batting .545. This one is lined foul. Ran in on her a little bit, and she got a hack at that one. It's going to go into the woods over to our left. So we see here this Chapel Hill softball field is kind of nestled into the back of the woods here. It's a good place for kids to go have fun in the woods while their sisters play baseball. And that one's low, moves the count to full, 3-2. Pine trees are all behind us. 3-2 pitch. High. And going to be a walk. That one hit the nest up here where I'm at. Now there's a runner at first, Kylie Griffin with the walk. And Mia Marmon going to come to the plate. She's showing bunt. Griffin's going to go to second. She'll be there. Pitch was high, ball 1. So Mia Marmon wearing 44 tonight. I don't know if they don't have number 11 in this uniform. On Tuesday night, they had wearing their white uniforms, and she was number 11 tonight. She's number 44. She's behind the plate. She had a good game behind the plate on Tuesday. One pitch. Marmon gets the bunt sign and unable to connect. 1-2. Griffin still on second base. Chapel Hill wearing black pants, blue tops with the cursive Lady Bulldogs across the front. And Marmon goes down swinging. Wells gets that pitch in there. Good pitch from Wells. 1 out. Now Hannah Clements is going to come up to the plate. She had a fantastic night on Tuesday. Her first at bat, she was swinging for the fences and got good contact on most of it, a little foul. A couple of at-bats later, she line drived one straight over the left field fence for a home run. I mean, it was absolutely launched. It's her 3rd home run of the year. She quickly finds herself down 0-2. As well as not hesitating and not wasting any time here. This one's fouled off, straight back to me. And Clements battling at the plate. It's a pretty packed house tonight. course, the stands out here aren't the biggest, but, I mean, they're completely full tonight. We have standing room only pretty much here at this softball field, and it's a gorgeous night. 0-2 pitch. Outside. 1-2. Have a lot of student support, too, out here for this Lady Bulldog softball team. There's a lot of students in the stands and behind us. That one runs in on her. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one's shot into center field. It goes over the center fielder's head. Kylie Griffin's going to come around to score, and the Bulldogs take a quick 1-0 lead. That one was just over the head of J.C. Taylor in center field and hit the wall, and Hannah Clements has been in a groove the last 2 games, making contact with the ball. Now up to the plate, Carly Finch. She swings, and this one's fouled off straight back. One ball, no strikes. Still 1 out here in the top of the first. That one's outside. One count. Then she just gets a piece of that one. 1-2. So Madeline Wells on the mound for the Lady Lions. Walked the first batter, but has settled down, has thrown a lot of strikes. She's finding the zone here, the 1-2 pitch on the way. That one's a little low. 2-2. Lady Lions wearing white pants, red and blue tops. Kind of have red stripes down the sides. This one swung on, missed. And the second strikeout of the inning brings up Ashlyn Howard. Howard batting 130 this season. Has a runner in scoring position, and that one just blows by her. 0-1. Coach Ripke's telling you got to swing, you got to go on that. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung on again, 0-2. So Wells in a good position here. Runner still, Hannah Clements still on second base. No balls, 2 strikes. Ashlyn Howard finds herself quickly in an 0-2 hole. That one's called strike 3. But Chapel Hill does take the lead. Hannah Clements, deep shot to center field, scores Kylie Griffin, and Chapel Hill takes a 1-0 lead. We head to the second. Chapel Hill leading 1-0. You're watching the Bulldog Sports Network. Bethany Grand George going to get us leading off for the Lady Lions. Grand George playing third base. Gracie Hart, I think she liked that one, but it's going to be low, I think, for ball one. 1-1 now the count. That one's hit right back to Hart. It's going to bounce off to Clements. Clements fires over to first and gets the out. Hannah Clements has been busy. Even though that one wasn't hit to her, she ended up still fielding it. So she's fielded all 4 batters in this one. Now coming to the plate, Trinity Sledge. That pitch is outside, 1-0 now the count. That one's there. Strike one, 1-1. Say the umpire here has been a little inconsistent to start this one, but maybe it's going to get a little bit more consistent here. The 1-0 pitch, that was kind of in the same spot. It's going to be 2-1 now. To Sledge. 2-1 pitch. This one is hit in the gap for a base hit. Chapel Hill able to quickly get it in, but Hannah Sledge gets the single. Brings up Chloe Carroll. First baseman. One out. That one's a little high. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. That one's hit and going to be fair. Finch going to get it. Fired over to first and get the out. Smart play by Finch there. She grabbed it quickly and not let it just die down there as it hit down the line. 2 outs. Runner did advance to second. This pitch to Alyssa Perry is outside, 1-0. Right down the middle. Good pitch there by Hart. 1-1. So like I mentioned earlier, Gracie Hart has been the primary pitcher for this Chapel Hill team. She's pitched the most innings, the most at-bats. This is outside, throws it down to Griffin just to try to watch the runner. Hart came in for relief in that game on Tuesday and shut Tyler High down to no runs. This one's hit to Clements. It's going to get past both of them. Sledge will come around to score and tie this game up 1-1. So another base hit as neither of the Chapel Hill defenders could get their glove on it. And now it's 1-1. First pitch to Suzanne Straub. Going to be ball 1, 1-0. That one's outside, 2-0. This one's hit to center field. Underneath it, it's going to hit the wall. Perry going to come around and score. And Straub with an RBI double puts the Lady Lions up 2-1. And up to the plate, Taisha Mosley. Outside, ball one. This Lady Lions team, head coach Cameron Jones, assistant coaches Brandon Jones and Ronnie Grandgeorge. This one's fouled. They're going to say that it was fair. They're going to say it was fair. I thought it was a foul ball. And I think they're going to say it was a fair ball, so head coach Catherine Ripken is going to come in and try to settle down this team. They're gathering the entire team in the circle. Try to settle them down as Mosley gets on base. Straub makes her way over to third. Now Coach Ripken is going to go over and talk to the umpire and just clarifying that it was a fair ball. And it was, so now runners at the corner. Mosley at first, Straub at third, and back to the top of the lineup. It's J.C. Taylor, who grounded out in the first inning. She hits it to Kylie Griffin. Griffin's going to fire it over to first. No good. Runner's going to come around. Mosley's going to score as well. And Taylor going to hold up at third. So now Charlie Bird going to get her second attempt of the night. Four to 1 is our score. This one, another one hit into center field. It's going to hit the wall. Taylor's going to come around to score, and Bird's going to have a stand-up double. No, 5 runs. Pitch to Wells. Good. Now it's 1-1 the count. This one's fouled off over to the Chapel Hill dugout. Going to be 1-2 now. As that pitch ran inside a little bit on Wells. Able to get contact with it. Still 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think the score should be 5-1 now. This one's lined into left field. Going to get down. Bird's going to come around to score. Wells will advance to second. And now they have batted around, so Grandgeorge is the one who led off this inning. And she's back up to the plate. This one's hit to Finch. Finch going to throw it over to first, get the out, and in the retire the side. So 6 runs I have on the books in that inning. Henderson takes a 6-1 lead. You're watching the Bulldog Sports Network.
Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
Cut Beef harvests the best tasting natural beef while adding nothing. No antibiotics, no hormones, and no fillers. Just natural quality beef raised right here in Tyler. Cut Beef has packages that work for our family and yours, including our very popular monthly cut, also known as Deliciousness, delivered to your door every month. Cut Beef can even create a package that suits your needs. Log on to cutbeef.com and place your order today. Then cut into the best beef that you ever tasted. Cut Beef Hart.
So Abby Hart will lead us off for the Lady Bulldogs. She's going to lead off for the Lady Bulldogs. Again, I have 6-1 in my book. Scoreboard here says 5-1, but I have 6-1. Abby Hart, freshman, batting .438 this season. Pretty good starting freshman campaign for Abby Hart. That one's going to be no good, ball 1. That one swung on, 1-1. Head coach Catherine Ripka trying to give Abby Hart some encouragement. Of course, Ripka is a 2006 Chapel Hill grad. Played softball here for the Lady Bulldogs. Came back and is now the head coach, which is kind of a common theme for Chapel Hill. You have the head basketball coach, Akimba Johnson, who was here during that state championship run that Chapel Hill baseball had as Abby Hart goes down swinging. It's only her second strikeout of the year. Kimba Johnson, the head coach. Of course, he played basketball here on the state championship run. The head women's coach, the Lady Bulldogs basketball coach, Tony Riley, also was a player here at Chapel Hill. As Shelby Bass steps up to the plate and quickly finds herself down 0-1. Bass comes into this one batting .316 and including 10 runs on the year. That one's outside, 1-1. Bass wasn't available on Tuesday night against Tyler High, but she's back here tonight against Henderson. Bass, the center fielder. That pitch is outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch. And there. Moves the count to even 2-2. Now Bass has got a battle, swinging anything close. That one hit into the short corner at shortstop, and Bass got a base hit. Just blooped over shortstop. Bird and just fell in between center fielder, right fielder, and the shortstop. So Bass gets on base with the base hit. And now, Kylie Borrell's going to go up to the plate. Borrell was the starting pitcher on Tuesday night. Did fairly well. She walked the first couple of batters, but did well after that. She's showing the bunt. She's going to get down. Wells going to field it over to first base. Gets the out, but runner advance. Now 2 outs, and Gracie Hart's going to come up to the plate. So Gracie Hart's going to try to get on base with 2 outs. Runner at second. Bass, she swings on that one. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch. High. That was the rise ball. Didn't get into the zone, and Hart didn't swing at it. 1-1 now the count. Still 2 outs. The Shelby Bass at second. That one swung on. Now moves the count to 1-2. And that one's going to be strike 3. So there's 1 hit, runner stranded at second. Trinity Sledge will lead off for the Henderson Lions when we come back. Chapel Hill trails 6-1. You're watching the Bulldog Sports Network. Sun's starting to come down behind the trees behind us. The lights are coming on. And we are in the top of the 3rd inning. And Trinity Sledge will lead off for the Lady Lions. Their last time up in that last inning, that 2nd inning, she had a single, came around to score. And Gracie Hart still on the mound trying to fix this one. This one's hit straight to Kylie Griffin. She's going to fire it over to first, get the out. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Lady Bulldogs. Chloe Carroll back up to the plate. And she hits this one to Griffin. Griffin's going to have to get it out quickly. She tries. And the runner will be safe at first. It's sometimes hard to try to get that out at first when it's just a little bit of a dribbler to the shortstop. And the base paths aren't extremely long in the softball game, so runners are usually pretty quick to first base, and they are there, so Carroll will be on first. And the first pitch to Perry is going to be outside, ball 1. Perry had an RBI single in the last at-bat. She also came around to score. She's showing bunt outside, going to be ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strike. The pitch in there, strike 1, 2-1. So they fixed the scoreboard now. It does say 6-1 on the scoreboard. Perry swings at that one, 2-2 now the count. So Gracie Hart trying to come back. 2-2 pitch. A little outside on the corner, going to move the count to full 3-2. Now 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one's on the outside. She's going to take her baseball 4. Now Straw back up to the plate. She had a double in her first appearance of the night. She hit it straight to center field. Over Shelby Bass's head in center field. That one's in there, strike 1. Runner at first and second with only 1 out. Hart throws it outside, 1-1. Mia Marmon, the sophomore catcher, has been fantastic behind the plate. She doesn't let many balls get past her. She seems to just stop everything, and this one's driven into left center field. 1 run's going to come around to score. And another RBI double for Straub. As Carroll comes around to score, make it 7-1 in favor of the Lady Lions. Now Mosley back up to the plate. She also had a single in that second inning. Came back and scored. And now she has a prime opportunity for more damage for the Lady Lions. This one swung on, hit into left field. Hart goes over and gets it. It comes off her glove. 1 run will score. They're going to send the second. Mosley's going to get to third. So a 2-run, 2 RBI triple for Taisha Mosley. And back up to the top of the lineup, J.C. Taylor at the plate with a runner on third, still only 1 out. Score is now 9-1 in favor of the Lady Lions. This one's hit in between third baseman Finch and Griffin, so Mosley will score, make it 10-1. And Charlie Bird will be back up to the plate. Pitch right back up the middle underneath Gracie Hart's glove. It's going to be a single. Taylor's going to go to third. And now runners at the corner, still only 1 out. Nine to 1 our score. Runners at the corners. That one's outside. Runner's going to go to second. Griffin able to stop it. The runner does advance to second, so Bird moves over with the stolen base. Wells, that pitch was right down Main Street, 1-1 now the count. This one just a little looper to Hannah Clement. She fires over to first, gets the out. Runner will score. So Wells will get the second out, and now Grand George is going to come back to the plate. 2 outs. That one's on the outside. I actually have 11 runs scored. That one's hit to Clements. She gets it backhanded. Gets the final out. Clements has been busy on second base. It's a 5-1 inning for the Lady Lions. As they lead 10-1. You're watching Lady Dog Softball here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
Cut Beef harvests the best tasting natural beef while adding nothing. No antibiotics, no hormones, and no fillers. Just natural quality beef raised right here in Tyler. Cut Beef has packages that work for our family and yours, including our very popular monthly cut, also known as Deliciousness, delivered to your door every month. Cut Beef can even create a package that suits your needs. Log on to cutbeef.com and place your order today. Then cut into the best beef that you ever tasted.
Kylie Griffin going to lead us off for the Lady Bulldogs. She's the only run scored for Chapel Hill as she got on base. That first at-bat of the game for Chapel Hill, she was put on base after a walk and came around to score. This one's hit, skyrocketed into the foul territory on the right side, and that's going to be caught as Perry comes in from right field in foul territory and gets the out. And so 1 pitch, 1 out. And Mia Marmon's going to get back to the plate. Kylie Griffin is one of the leaders on this team. I said she was batting an insane average these 2 seasons. Mia Marmon swings and misses. Strike 1. Kylie Griffin, the junior, she's been in talks with the University of Georgia, Texas Tech, Baylor, Stephen F. Austin, Southern Miss to go play at the next level, and she's only a junior. This one's fouled off into the woods behind us. 0-2 now to Marmon. I want to thank our sponsors tonight, Wooden Bean Coffee, Cut Beef, and Cheryl Germany Higgins of Income Portfolio Strategies, one of our sponsors for baseball and softball. You can call Cheryl Germany Higgins at 903-509-2289. Again, that's Cheryl Germany Higgins of Income Portfolio Strategies. Call her at 903-509-2289. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. A 2-2 pitch to Marmon. Fouls off, straight back. Just over the fence, right above me, and goes out of play. She's battling 2-2, still the count. She struck out in the first inning. And the 2-2 pitch here to her. Fouls off again, so Marmon making Wells work for this. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch again. Swung on, missed. Gonna throw down, drop third strike. She'll be out. 2 outs now. So we're going to have a game tomorrow for the Chapel Hill baseball team, but I misread the schedule. It's actually in Big Sandy, so we will not be at that game tomorrow. They have a game in Big Sandy at 1 o'clock. The Bulldog baseball team's actually playing down the hill right now, playing Spring Hill. We'll try to get a score update on the baseball team as Hannah Clements' first pitch is outside 1-0 to Clements. Clements did get on base. Had the RBI to score Griffin that first at bat. That one, she knew she was waiting on it. She knew it. 1-1. She was way out in front of that one. One ball, one strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Now it's outside, 2-1. So the Lady Bulldog softball team after this one will head to Spring Hill March 23rd for another district game. From now on, we're in district play. 2-1 pitch fouled off straight back. They'll play Spring Hill March 23rd, 6:30 start time for the Lady Bulldogs as they play Spring Hill on the road. Spring Hill then back here on the 22nd against Bullard at home, 6:30 on March 22nd. So those are the 2 upcoming games for the Lady Bulldogs. The 2-2 pitch hit right back up to Wells, and she's going to get on base again. So Hannah Clements has done a great job the last 2 games at getting on base. And Carly Finch going to be up to the plate. Struck out her first at bat. Her 4th strikeout of the year in that first at bat, trying to make something happen here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. This one's smashed into left field. Under it is Mosley to retire the side. So we'll head to the top of the 4th. You're watching the Bulldog Sports Network.
Locally owned drive-through coffee shop is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
Sledge gets a leadoff single to start the Lady Lions. Started here in the top half of the fourth inning. It is 11-1. That one's outside. That one's in the dirt. 2-0 now the count. Gracie Hart still on the mound for Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill has only used a couple of pitchers this season. That's why Gracie Hart's been the go-to pitcher for the Lady Bulldogs. That one's going to be outside 3-0. McKaylee Borrell got the start for the Lady Bulldogs on Tuesday against Tyler High. She's one of the only pitchers on the team, and that's going to be ball 4, so now runner's going to be at first and second. We'll see how long Catherine Ripke is going to let Gracie Hart remain out here. She might let her go through the remainder of the game. Now there's runner at first and second, and Perry to the plate. She's 1 for 1. She's been on base twice, scored 2 runs, had an RBI single her first at bat, and a walk her second. Came around to score in both of those at bats. And she finds herself down 0-1. The 0-1 pitch in there, strike 2. So Gracie Hart trying to battle back ahead 0-2. The 0-2 pitch outside, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Perry. That one's outside, 2-2. Inside, going to make it full 3-2. Gracie Hart did a good job in that first inning. 3 up, 3 down, all ground outs to Hannah Clements at second. Clements did a great job of fielding all of those and getting them out. But sometimes they say when you see the second time around is the pitch across the diamond. And now we're going to have a pickle here as Carroll's stuck between second and third. Kylie Griffin, the tag, got her. He got her at home. The tag on Sledge as she was sliding in to home, got her to be the first out of the inning. So Carroll kind of got lost in the fray there. Didn't, I think, know exactly what to do. She was rounding second, going for third, and third base coach said, stop, stop, stop to Sledge, and Carroll was caught in the middle. Perry makes her way to second, though, on that play. So now Straub comes up. She's also 2 for 2, and she hits that one right up the middle. 1 run scores, and they're going to hold Perry at third. So another run. Carroll comes around to score. It's her second run of the game. Lady Lions now lead 12-1. Mosley back up to the plate. She's had a fantastic night at the plate. 2 for 2, a single and a triple. That one's outside, gets behind Marmon. Perry's going to come in to score. Another run for the Lady Lions. Mosley hits it to Clements. Clements, it bounces off her glove. She won't be able to corral it. Straub comes in. She's going to score. Mosley goes to second. And now we're back to the top of the lineup for Taylor. She's had a plate appearance in every single inning so far. She's 2 for 3 in the game. There's a conference on the mound for the Lady Bulldogs. That pitch in the dirt. One and 0. This one inside, 2-0 now the count. That one's in there, strike one. Two balls, one strike, one out, runner at second. That one's a little outside, 3-1 now the count. To Gracie Hart's credit, she's just kept on pitching and honestly throwing strikes. She's been around the zone most of the time, and she walks Taylor. I think that's only her third walk of the night. They've been right in the zone, just Henderson making contact. Now I have runners at first and second. Bird back up to the plate. She's also 2 for 3. That one's right down the middle. Strike one. Bird got stranded on third in the third inning. Couldn't get around to score. Hits this one in between second base and Hannah Clements, and that one's going to score. Mosley. And now it's 15-1, our score. This one's line foul on the left side. Wells felt good about that one, just a little early. Goes into foul territory, so she'll be down 0-1. Outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Runners at the corners for Wells at the plate. That one's high, 2-1. That one's strike two, 2-2. This one hit to Clements underneath her glove, goes into the outfield. Bass tries to corral it. Taylor will score. Now 16-1 is our score. This one to Griffin. Griffin's going to step on second, fired over to first, trying to get the double play, and they're going to say they got her. So double play as Kylie Griffin steps on second with the force out, throws it over to first, and gets the double play. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Henderson leads Chapel Hill 16-1 here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Cut Beef harvests the best tasting natural beef while adding nothing. No antibiotics, no hormones, and no fillers. Just natural quality beef raised right here in Tyler. Cut Beef has packages that work for our family and yours, including our very popular monthly cut, also known as Deliciousness, delivered to your door every month. Cut Beef can even create a package that suits your needs. Log on to cutbeef.com and place your order today. Then cut into the best beef that you ever tasted. Cut Beef harvest.
Ashlyn Howard will lead us off. Howard, Hart, and Bass are the due up for Chapel Hill, as well as still on the mound for the Lady Lions. Howard swings on the first one, little behind it, falls down to 0-1. Howard struck out in the first inning. Tips this one off. Ricochets off the wall back here. Now it's 0-2. Trying to find contact, trying to battle now is Howard. Outside, 1-2. One ball, two strikes to Ashlyn Howard. This one's fouled off right side into the woods behind us. One-two pitch. Got Howard on the foot. And Howard will be trot down to first base. And Abby Hart due up for Chapel Hill. Runner at first, nobody out. Hart hits this one foul, going to be out of play over behind the Henderson dugout to our right side. The away dugout to our right, Chapel Hill's dugout to our left. Of course, you have the batting cages down the right field line. It's a pretty nice little complex out here that you have for both the Lady Bulldog softball and the Bulldog baseball teams. Done a lot of work out here in recent years, and it's coming together quite nicely. 1-1 now the count. This one's fouled off behind us and out of play. And now they need a new ball A lot of foul balls here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Henderson still leads 16-1 in the bottom of the fourth. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's in there, strike 3. Hart goes down looking. And Shelby Bass, who's 1 for 1 tonight with a single straight up to center field. They'll get back, trying to make something happen. Runner at first. She hits this one back to center field. Leaping is the shortstop. Not able to get it, and Bass 2 for 2 tonight. Howard moves over to second. So now McKaylee Borrell's going to try to make something happen here. 1 out, runners at first and second. Burrell, Hart, and then Griffin would be up for the Lady Bulldogs. That pitch inside, 1-0. That one high. Burrell knew she reached at that one. Looks at Coach Ripka, and Ripka gives her a look that you shouldn't have swung at that one. 1-1 now the count. That one's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and now Burrell's got a battle. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out with a runner at first and second base for the Lady Bulldogs. Pitch from Wells. Swung on, miss. Strike 3. And now Gracie Hart going to come up here trying to extend this game for the Lady Bulldogs. That's Wells' 7th strikeout of the night. First pitch to Hart. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That one, I think, hit Wells' leg as she was throwing it, and it kind of just dribbled to home plate. Wells is saying, I have no idea what just happened. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's high, 2-1. So if Gracie can get on base here, she's facing a 2-1 count. Kylie Griffin, the leadoff batter, at the plate. They're going to call that strike 2, 2-2. If Kylie Griffin can get on the plate, she leads the team in home runs with 4. She had 2 doubles last night, or on Tuesday night, and she's already has her run tonight. 2-2 pitch. High, moves the count to full, 3-2. A big pitch here for the Lady Bulldogs. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner at first and second. The pitch swung on, missed. And that should do it. It is. Final score, Henderson 16, Chapel Hill 1. It was a great night pitching for Chapel Hill to start out the inning. 1-2-3, top of the first inning for Gracie Hart. That second time around, the batter saw her. They kind of started hitting her in the second inning. 6 runs were scored in the second, 5 in the third, and another 5 in the fourth. So that's going to end up 16-1's our score. Kylie Griffin got on base after the walk to lead off Chapel Hill in the bottom half of the first inning. She came around to score on a Hannah Clements RBI double, and that was all the offense that the Lady Bulldogs could muster as Hannah Wells pitched a really good game. 8 strikeouts for Wells on the mound for the Henderson Lions. So Chapel Hill will fall to 6-7 on the year, 0-1 in district play. They'll play again on March 23rd against Spring Hill in Spring Hill. That's an away game. That's going to be the next game that this Lady Bulldog softball team is going to be playing. So the final score here, 16-1. I want to thank all of our sponsors, Wooden Bean Coffee, Cut Beef, Cheryl Germany Higgins of IPS. I want to thank all of them and thank all of you for watching tonight. The final score, Henderson defeats the Lady Bulldogs 16-1. We'll be back later. I don't know the schedule yet. Got to figure out the schedule because I was going to be at Big Sandy tomorrow, but that's not going to be the case. So we're going to figure out the schedule, and we'll be posting our next game shortly here on our Facebook page. So if you don't follow us on Facebook or like us on Facebook, do so at the Bulldog Sports Network. Final score, Henderson wins 16-1. You've been watching the Bulldog Sports Network.
Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes to signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, light fare breakfast, and a Red Bull fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
Cut Beef harvests the best tasting natural beef while adding nothing. No antibiotics, no hormones, and no fillers. Just natural quality beef raised right here in Tyler. Cut Beef has packages that work for our family and yours, including our very popular monthly cut, also known as Deliciousness, delivered to your door every month. Cut Beef can even create a package that suits your needs. Log on to cutbeef.com and place your order today. Then cut into the best beef that you ever tasted.